I had a little boat. I called it life. Once I went out and never came back. All of a sudden, there was a big wind and waves like mountains. Many things raced through my mind, and in the lonely chanting of the sea, I heard the echoes of eternity. I can't lie, I see right through you. I can't try, what you trying to make come.
Good morning. Things sound decidedly different, yes. I know. Trying something. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Office Hours. Hi. I'm Jesse Jones. I'll be your guide. No, let's not do that. Welcome. Welcome to Office Hours. Hi. More seriously, I'm Jesse Jones, owner of Stab Comedy Theater. This is Office Hours, coming to you live from Stab's Learning Annex here in Rosemont, or the back room of my apartment, our apartment. Good morning, Office Hours. It's where we get together in the morning and do the work. So it's our sort of productivity hang. It's our get together. It's where we. It's really. It was. Oh, I was right the first time. It's where we get together and do the work. Um, every weekday morning, 9:30 to noon, we come together, share the same space, and work on our collective creative projects. Sometimes we do some more boring, mundane, but necessary nuts and bolts sort of work. I'm trying to get away from that. I've realized that I've gotten a little away from a little bit away from the original goal of office hours was to dedicate time to working on my creative projects, um, and it's been sacrificing the time to necessary but not creative work. So I'm going to try and get back away from that. We're losing the original intention of this, but we're going to keep grinding for October. We're going to do what needs to be done so that we're ready to move on to the next thing, the more creative things. So we'll get there. Let's start with making sure all our windows are right, and we're just going to jump into it. Let's get the art camera right. Oh, that landed pretty good. It's not too bad. Okay. All right. We've been doing our Inktober stuff. That's been good. It's been getting me to drawing again, which I'm happy about. So that's not outside of the mission statement. Anyway, how do we do these things? Well, we do these things in 25-minute Pomodoro tomato timer chunks. We'll just set the timer, let her fly. Oh, I thought I opened that. Apparently I didn't. That's all right. And we'll focus on our own projects because, obviously we're not working together on projects. We're just working together in a space. We're sharing a space. So we'll do those, hopefully 4 to 5 of them in the span of the time that we're working. Nice. Good to have you enlightened. Good to hear people joining me working. So I'll fire up the timer. I'm doing some different things this morning. Like for one, I don't think the Spotify Music reader program thing is gonna work. Yeah, because I'm not using it through the app, so it's not reading it. So we're not gonna have the Spotify window up. See, it's looking for it. I'm playing with the web player, and so it's not recognizing it. That's fine. I'm playing with the web player, which means I can't use my indie playlist because that only exists locally. In the hopes that I'll be able to free up enough processing power to be able to do some work in After Effects with the rest of this stream. So that's the plan. We're going to start with our let's get the workspace up. We're going to start with the art camera. We're going to knock out a Inktober drawing. This was yesterday's bit. Then after that, we're going to try and do some of those slides that we've been talking about, the pre-show slides. This is a lot louder. Oh, well, that would be why. All right. All right, just setting that level. So I decided for something simple and easy, we'd go with a little bit of electro swing playlist. I don't know. I found a really cool playlist. Well, I didn't find a cool playlist. I found a cool genre of this weird spacey lounge stuff out in the desert a couple years ago, and I haven't been able to find a good representation of those songs on Spotify yet. So I'm still looking for the space lounge sort of style. Which, yes, is at least marginally different from electro swing. It just is. All right. Let's do this as quickly as we can so I can get out of this unflattering art light. But let's pick today's subject. So this was. Oh no, I didn't number him. Well, I numbered him when I posted him. So let's see what his post number was. Just so I don't have to dig through and find the other one. 139. Okay. So there's 139. So let's put that on him. Meaning there should only be 11 more in this stack. So I won't have to thumb through the stack again until I want to go deeper into the choices. Today is the 15th. Oh, hey! Happy 7-month anniversary of being locked out of the theater. Well, you being locked out of the theater. I keep going. But, yeah, we've been closed to the public for 7 months now. Well, we're making the best of it. And I'm really proud of the work that we've been doing. I like what we've got going on with Stab TV. It's certainly going to continue, even when we can open the doors again, in some form or another. We'll see how everything's going to evolve. Stab TV is just an evolution of the Stab Comedy Theater, so obviously it'll keep evolving. Alright, let's go through pile here and pull out our next choice. Oh shit, I haven't started the timer. Alright, grab a project, everybody. Get to work. Timer's flying. Okay, what do we want to do? Oh, here was a great example of when I was really rushing originally doing these, and just looking around me for inspiration. I think it's pretty easy to tell. Well, he's a little small, so maybe not. But, are you going to focus on him? Probably not. This head is basically the clip of the clipboard, and those are all like the slips that I was holding in the top. So I was scrounging for inspiration, and rather than just get caught up and hung up and not progress, I just let's go. Exactly. Let's just bang one out. It's better to have some movement than to be stuck standing still. So that's how we advanced to that. And yeah, you gotta go through the tough. You gotta keep plugging ahead, knowing that you might not like what you're doing at the moment, but something better is down the line. Another totem pole style. Circuit base. The rest of them's a little meh. Not sure what I was doing there. Is that like a furnace? I can't tell. Oh, this hot rod guy. He's cool. I should finally do him. Because if I go through... Oh, that one's fun too. There's a handful here that I like. Alright, well maybe we do a couple of these from here. This one's just going to be intricate. But I can't shy away from something because it might be a little more effort. So let's just do it. Or do I not want to go in order? Do I want to bounce around? You know what? I'm going to come back. I'll come back to this. I know there's like 3 or 4. I think there's 3 here in the tail end. Like 47, 48, and 50 that we'll come back to. But I want to go back into the Cool Girls notebook. Let's dart around a little bit. So, all the way from the back. Do I want to do any of these? I mean, he's cute and fun. These guys are fun. You know. Need to try and not take too much. I mean, I've got to get to him, obviously. That's still on deck. That one's fun. Is he too much like anybody? Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper back in. So these are actually in here because these are 51, 60. So I think I started using this notebook. I know I did. I started using this notebook like drawing by the pool because that's who I was. And then I transferred them to slips because that's what I was. These things have gone through so many different versions. It's ridiculous. Okay. Who gets the treatment next? I keep thinking about this one. Has he not gotten drawn yet? Seems odd. Because he's definitely on that list of weird, fun ones that I would want to do. Looks like he hasn't. You know what? This is good to thumb back through these again. Because I'm just realizing. Sure, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd done 9 for the 2-inch robots page. But just in these 2 weeks, I've done 10 more. So all the work that I'd done before, I've done more just in these 2 weeks. So that's great. That's a good reminder. That's why I always say these 25 minutes might not seem a lot when you're in them. You only really notice it when you step back and take a look. And then that was just that. I just stepped back and, oh shit, look at all this stuff I've done. So it's nice to get that reminder every once in a while. So this little weird guy, is he... No, I still need a slightly different design. Again, my own self-imposed rules. I want to keep them slightly different from the last few. Because I have to make everything harder for no reason. That sounds exactly like me. Okay. So. Anybody on this page? Not particularly. I mean, he would be different. This force energy sort of guy, he'd be really simple. I'm not looking for simple strictly, I'm just saying. His design is really simple. He could be fun. I don't want to take too long, but you know what? Don't want to rush it either. Ooh, that's a fun little design. Are those like 2 separate heads? Yeah, they sort of are. I had somehow skipped over this guy. He's really fun. I think I'm going to go with him. What up, Alyssers? Good morning. Alright, I think I found one. Cool. He's fun. I'm going to interpret it differently too, so that'll be interesting. I'm going to give those 2 heads a little bit more space to have their own time to shine. Okay, let's do this. I like him. I like the rest of the design, and then there's the fun 2-head aspect. And they're not like joined heads like most of my 2-headed boys are. 2-headed boy. I am. We're continuing the Inktoberin. It's been been what we've been focusing on for the first hour or so of the streams for the last couple weeks. You can see what I've been doing. Because have you not been here for a while? Well, you might not have been. Everybody can see what I've been up to. Over here, in the 2-inch Rubits. Yeah. It's good to get away and concentrate on stuff sometimes. So there's that, or I can just move the art camera, and then there you can see. There's the 10 that I've done in the last 2 weeks. I haven't been doing weekend inking. This is all just for stream. So this is what we've been doing. I'm happy with them. Let's get back in here. Hey, Baby Hits has joined us again. Good morning. So let me get back into it. I found a design sort of lost in the Cool Girls notebook. I skipped over this one a lot, and I like it. I think it's fun. So I'm going to work on this. So I like Electro Swing. Don't get me wrong. But why is the pool of songs so goddamn shallow? I'm going with this Electro Swing soundtrack, or playlist, so that I don't have to open... I'm doing this... Okay. I don't want to have to open the Spotify application. I'm trying to free up some processing power so that we can actually use Illustrator later. So Spotify won't play my indie playlist because that only exists on the hard drive. So I'm having to choose something that'll sort of work. So that's why we're where we are. I'm just going back over that for folks just joining us. This isn't the normal soundtrack. Okay, so let's get into this bad boy. And I'm going to spread these heads out a little bit more. And these heads are tiny, actually, now that I'm looking at it, so I need to make sure that there's enough room. There's like this big body section. That's a central figure. And then this neck bump, sort of, okay. Alrighty. We're going to get into it. So, it looks sort of like a woof. A reference that no one is going to get. But it still means something to me. Okay, so there's that. And then a little bit of that. And then a little bit of that. Okay, well, that hasn't gotten... That's alright. We're dialing this in. This is a weird segmented design. So we'll figure it out. So we're just going to go basic. Torso sphere. You know, just a basic torso sphere. You know. Just sort of like a core here. Okay, there's that. We got another one of these down here. Okay. Is that not enough room for legs? I don't know. We'll see in a sec. Might have given too much headroom, not enough leg room. Is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's just scoot it back up. So torso sphere back up here. And let's tighten it up. Let's not let it get too big so it doesn't get out of control. Ugh. It's all the pushing and nudging and fidgeting to make the initial form fit within the constraints. Constraints? Sure. Why not? Constraints. Whichever. And then once we sort of lock in the parameters, then it flows a little bit more. But first we gotta lock her in. Gotta find the right dimensions. Then dial it in. Lock it. Nail it down. Essentially. Okay. That's not bad. That gives enough leg room and enough headroom now, I think. But I might have squatted this just a little bit. I need just a little bit more. Get a little bit more length in this core here. Just a tooch, not a whole lot. Very finicky. And I'll erase the whole damn thing just to get the tiniest, almost imperceptible sliver of change. That's who I am. Okay. Got to keep the original essence of this design that I liked, not lose that in the translation. Alright, I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it. Okay. Okay. I think we're finding it. I think we're landing on the dimensions. So first thing, just gotta lock those dimensions in, and then it'll all fall into place. Well, I'm glad I was inspired by seeing so many friends of mine ramping up Brinktober. I really needed the inspiration to get back to drawing. I hadn't, and it was one of the things that I wanted to get back to. One of the things that I was going to try to actively use the office hours for was to get back into some drawing. So it was the perfect excuse. Inktober. And also going to use a perfect excuse being NaNoWriMo. We are going to be, this is going to be if I could make an official write-in venue, since everything has to be virtual now, I was thinking trying to contact the local Nano chapter and say, hey, I'd like to be an official write-in venue, office hours in the mornings. So I'm going to look into that. It'll at least be an unofficial sort of thing. We are going to be focusing on Nano in November. And I will finally win one again for the first time in, probably 14 years. My first one, I hit 50,000 words. Everything after that has all been downhill from there. I think I don't like that. Okay. That's alright. So with that one, and then go a little more straight with that one. That's a little bit more like it. Okay, I got a chunky foot. There it is. Essentially. That shape is just still not coming out right. Ah! I bent so many cards recently. My carelessness. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go with that. Alright, and then these heads. Oh, this glare is killing me. Can I work over here? You can't see me. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. We're getting it. We're finding it. We're making it. So I wanted to give these two heads enough room to exist so they weren't they didn't have to overlap, but maybe part of the charm is the overlap. So we're going to keep some of that in the design, it looks like. These heads are very simple. Clearly wasn't about doing anything wild. How wild do you have to be? It's already wild that there's 2 heads, guys. That's not a normal thing normally. That's crazy. Seems like they don't have to overlap, though. I don't know. Try and give them a little bit more room to breathe. Yeah, I think I'm basically just going to put them back in the same way. I probably shouldn't have erased it all. Well, that might have given them a little bit of room. Being very finicky with this. But that's okay. If it's something that I want, then I should make it the way I want it. And if I'm not quite hitting it, well then try again. Nothing wrong with any of that. That's why erasers exist, guys.
So, you're just talking about the daughter that cheated the world. I'm sick and tired of it.
Okay, there we are. That's just what this is going to be. Paint can head. All right. Hey. Good to see everybody. Hopefully you're knocking out some work. There we are. We can create room. I think. There we go. They didn't have to overlap. Cool. I like it. That worked out. Seems like his legs did wind up a little long. I could make the torso a little bit longer. You know, if I want to futz with it. Which, I mean, I think we know who we're talking about. There we go. I like that shape better. I like that shape better. Cool. Cool. No. Wider. This isn't supposed to be slim. This is a thing here. Give it some. Yeah. That's better. Could be better though. We're gonna keep pushing it out, nudging it out. Gotta make sure this is still visible. Sorry, guys. I pull things a little tight to the body when I'm getting into it. I think that's more what I was looking for. Just a fuller sort of body. Yeah. Yay! Well, I mean, just in time. Oh shit, the timer. I have to add the beep back to this thing. Yeah. So I don't know how long ago that went off, but yeah. Welcome, Jenga. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you're all hard at work. I don't know how long ago that timer went off, so I'm just gonna fire it back up. It's a little louder. Lights, no! Gotta be careful. Knocking stuff over. Big clumsy oaf. Alright. Let's get right back into it. Because again, I don't know how long it's been off. Grab a project, get to work. Keep it up. Progressing. Now see, this has a taper that I don't want. I want this to be straight down. It's a little better. Okay. And that. Alright, this is coming together right. And then, yeah, it has shortened the legs a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Because the legs were a tooch long a second ago. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with this. Forgot about these little arms. Gotta add those on there. So they're coming out of here. Like, I could add some of the leg length back to the arms, maybe. Maybe we make it awkward that way. Make some big, gangly arms. I don't know if that helps it. I think I like this shorter, stubbier arms, actually. So there's an example of you don't have to just add something to add something, especially if adding something subtracts something. Because sometimes adding something will take away from something. So staying a little truer to the original. Okay. Cool. That's what we wanted. The proportions are good. I like it. Okay, and then essentially the same sort of pose on the other side. Maybe have this one coming out a little more this way. Okay, I like it. Cool. Details, just sort of a oil filter look sort of here. And we got a couple buttons or lights or whichever one they translated to be. I don't know. Sort of gives a weird snowman face effect. Are there any more details? There really aren't. I think I want these a little bigger though. This is how I can take something fairly simple and through endless fiddling can make it take so long to do. But whatever. It's for me. If I don't end up liking it in the end, mine's the only time I've wasted. So I should want to finish with something that I enjoy. So take that time. Take that extra time. Well, there's all sorts of people in here with us this morning. Hey, everybody. I mean, depending on which numbers you can believe. Good to see everybody. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Grab a project. Do some work. That's what the timer is there for. We'll see. I mean, that could be an interpretation, because, yeah, this does look like a head in itself. But I came to the design when I was flipping through, because yeah, you take those off, and that's a fun design itself. Sort of gumball machine, fire hydrant-y thing. But then for some reason, there's two more heads stuck on the top. So I don't know. I'm honestly, I couldn't say. I couldn't say exactly what I'm looking at. But, because yeah, I liked his, the rest of his body just as it was. And then I looked up and, oh, hey, he's got two head sprouts. I don't know. Could be alter egos. It could be interchangeable. So, yeah, that's just where it wound up. I couldn't say for sure. But it could be 3 heads instead of 2. I didn't even think about it that way. I was just looking at it as a 2-headed thing. But no, it could be my 3-headed boy. Alright, again, with the Faber M. It's all been the same tools for the entire run of this. I call them tools like I'm some sort of artist. You silly goose. So, I don't know if you were here earlier, Jenga, when I was declaring that this is going to be an unofficial, or if I can contact the local nano chapter or just the national chapter, we're going to be an unofficial or official like write-in destination. Since everything's going to probably have to be virtual this year anyway, might as well make office hours like a write-in destination. I should use the smaller pen on those. Let's do that. Could be fuel cells. Ooh, that's not bad. It's like a beer helmet. One of them's got energy, one of them's got booze. That'd be great. Have you done NaNoWriMo? Jenga? National Novel Writing Month in November? So, the idea is, since obviously, write-ins used to be a thing in Nano. I haven't done an actual write-in in I don't know how long. Ben, Empires used to be an official, like, SAC Nano write-in location. So they would have organized times, days, and spaces where they would go and sit specifically to work on Nano. My first one I went to was at Weatherstone, downtown. But yeah, for many years, Empires was a write-in location. And I figured, well, shit, man. Most everything is probably going to have to be distanced or virtual. So why not make... Oh, no, that didn't go how I wanted. Damn it. Well, then maybe I'll just fill that in. Maybe that's what that was supposed to look like. I'm thinking about making office hours in November basically an official Nano write-in destination. I only did it once. I only actually finished the 50,000 words once. The first time I did it. Then the next year I hit like maybe 30,000. And then everything after that has been barely a grand. But I keep sort of going through the motions. I don't want to just go through the motions this year. I want to actually hit it. And if I'm doing it during office hours, I absolutely will. So I want to offer that up to everybody else. Get your 1,667 words a day. That's all it takes. To hit 50,000 in a 30-day month, all you have to do is write 1,667 words a day. And it's not much if you keep up with it. If you stay on top of it, it's actually not bad. It's the second you get behind and those start compounding. Absolute Rider water cooler. I'll have to check that out. Well, part of the point of it is definitely not to stop and read it. We're vomiting words. And you can't be critical of anything that you do in that span. You can go back and pick it apart and all that later, but the task is just to accomplish word count. It helps too that I actually like the ones that I did the most on. So the one that I hit 50,000, the one that I got to 30,000, I actually like those stories and really want to go back and finish them. The problem with that is it's really daunting to then have to go back and reread 30-odd thousand words, 50,000 words, to then get back like in that space of that story. So that's held me back. From going back and finishing those. But yeah, I am going to make November office hours nano-focused. Still love the idea, even when I'm not doing it as well as I could or should. I try not to get too discouraged in it. And just knowing that it continues to exist out there is nice. But I want to accomplish it again. Okay, where was it? Ah, yes. These screens or whatever these are. Visor sort of thing. The first draft should never be something that you're too proud of. It's always a work in progress. Alright, so I gotta do that to justify the error there. That's fine. No. Okay. Okay, I think we're just about done with him. Cool. I think that might be him. Oh wait, no, I forgot the foot details. Now, there's a lot, but they exist. Oh, nice. I have to check that out. Well, I think this is him. I think it came out fun. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. So we'll get him posted, and this will be perfect. This will be just inside that hour that these continue to seem to take. So that's fine. And then we'll see if I can coax my computer into being able to run a couple programs at once. I mean, to be fair, these are both heavy load programs, OBS and After Effects, but maybe without Spotify and like an extra 15 Chrome tabs open, maybe we'll be able to do it. I'm telling you, it absorbs well into this card. And I do that last. So I let, like anything that I ink heavy, I let it go last. You're just so anxious. That's fair. One of these days, I'll get a nice big smear, and you can told me so all the live long day. I know. All right, let's pop this bad boy in here. Oh, what was your number? 186. Where'd that pen go? I should have off the table. 186. All right. Too much robots. Let's get him posted. Yeah, close enough. Okay. And ink will blow out. Okay. Meet 2 R. Where's the time? 4 minutes? Nice. Eh. Is there anything? Let me look at it. Well, I mean, to nitpick about any sort of suggestiveness after this was what we did yesterday, I'm going to let it slide. There was no intention there. It's just, yeah. And he wasn't intended. He was just a cute little thing, but then as I started drawing it, I couldn't unsee all of the phallic nature. It's not what he's about. I sullied my own creation. Alright. 186. What are your hashtags? Well, you got Robots on Instagram. So I guess two-headed boy. Hashtag three-headed boy? ? question mark. And then Inktober. And Inktober 2020. All right. And he would be done. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's shut down the art station. And let's see if we can't make After Effects work today, because I really want to get the new slideshow going. All right. Back in to a standard stock setting. Cool. Boop, boop, boop. Settle in. There we are. Okay. Let's try and get this bad boy loaded. Okay, turn you. Okay. Where is that After Effects? You don't seem to be... Ah, there you are. Okay. Oh. Law's skeleton. I think I see him right here. She just posted a memory on Facebook, and it's her skeleton. And I think he's jammed in here. I'm gonna rescue her skeleton real quick. Yeah, he is jammed in there. It's the holiday closet. To be more accurate, it's the Christmas closet. Yes, we have an entire closet that is basically filled with just our Christmas decorations. Legos. Here's her skeleton. Oh no. I guess we all have a little bit of a rattle, if we're honest. Okay. There. Now she can add him to her spooky mix. She has gone hella hard with Halloween this year, and that is okay. Okay, the timer is done. I am going to hit the potty to be prepared for the home stretch here. So give me a second. Get yourselves all ready for the last hour. Oh, this wound up with less time. I think I was just slow on the draw on a couple times. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the potty. Be right back. Alright, let's resume. Back to it. Back to it. Fire off the timer right now. Go, go, go. I don't think we could get 3 blocks in. Well, it would be close. At very least, we're going to get 2 more solid ones. So, let's attempt to make this work. I'll try and be a little more slow and deliberate. There's that. And we want to get comp 2 out of that. Okay. We want 2 copies of it. And Rankinator 2 is going to be... I was just thinking in the bathroom. I'd rather have Dad Rock first, since that's a weekly show. We were trying to start working on New Haha Horizons yesterday, and that's a bi-weekly, bi-monthly. I hate that they mean the same thing. It's an every other 2 weeks show. Let's just go with that. So I'd rather focus instead on a weekly show first. So, and knowing the luck that we've been having, constant saving. So, the only issue is where... Alright, you know what? I hate to have to exit out again. I don't want to have them all open at the same time. I have to find which Photoshop file has the elements that I want. So, we're going to bounce around. We have the folder here. Maybe I can start looking. Oh, Photoshop files. I mean, in theory, it should be in any of these show banner that now don't exist. We had like 3 others. No? What the biscuits? Well, there's show banners. Show banners are covered. Did I have a 6 o'clock Dad Rock? I thought I might have. Alright, well, let's just find it. Let's find where it lives so that I can import it. Okay. That might be of use too, actually. Okay. Let's open that. Hopefully that means I have the fonts here. Which is not a given. Come on, load. Why are you taking so long? So, we're just going to grind this out. Trying to be patient with my overworked processor. Okay, there's that. That's good. I'm gonna need this. Okay. But also, where is the actual banner? Let's find it. Aha! I thought I had an extra Dad Rock specific banner file. Haha! Alright. Well, that's perfect. I can just use layers 1 and 2 there. And this is basically going to be the banner. Background moving. Logo popping. And then just I need the date and time. Which I guess should probably live over here. Or it could live over here. Either way, let's make it in here. So I'm glad this exists. I mean, it sort of doesn't. Damn it. I'm realizing these are rasterized. No. So the actual font might not be here, which would be annoying. What is this font? See if I remember it. It's like Aardvark Cafe, I believe is what it's called. And naturally... Oh wait, there it is. Okay. So... Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's just make the title. And then we did a white drop shadow. I should have made this bigger before I got into this. Hold on. This is too small. And we gotta get RJ out of there. Well, we don't need any of this. So let's just get RJ out of there. And I might as well have the whole thing. Let's do Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Let's save this as to Dad Rock slide title so that I can change the canvas size to, let's call it 300. Okay. And let's bring this in. Okay, I'm good with that. Except all of those, I'm just remembering, the drop shadows might overlap this Y and this 6. So I might have to space them out a little bit more, or an easier fix. Because also there's that H tail. That might look alright. No, we're good there. You guys okay over here? Cool. be projecting your projects. Project it up. You guys are awesome. So, first, I think it was like 5. Let's see. Let's see the depth of the white drop shadow and then the black drop shadow. So we go white. We go 100%. That scale is enormous. There we are. And then, okay, the distance must have been 5 and the spread 5. That looks pretty right. Cool. And then rasterize style so that we can add another one. I wonder how much this stream is going to get muted. It'll probably surprise me either way. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. And then I just learned recently, I don't know how I just learned, that I can just export the layer as a PNG without going through everything else. I didn't know that. And that's super handy. Isn't there a Dad Rock folder? Thought there was. Apparently not. We'll just drop in the banners, since that's where everything else is. I'm trying to do it. This might actually work. I might have a new slide just this easy. So let's save that. Out of that. It's so weird not having 100 programs at once. That's usually how I live. But I have to be very delicate to make sure everything works. So actually closing Photoshop before I open After Effects, this is bad. Okay. So, that was a Dad Rock banner that we're going to open. And there's really only the 2 layers. So that'll be easy enough. Then we float those around. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And yeah, if I could just make a couple of these a day, then we'll... I can't focus on this sort of stuff after the stream. I have stuff that I have to finally give my focus. Another grant application. Our insurance stuff where I'm still trying to actually get money for being closed. So it's just a long process, as insurance is. So it's just convincing them, yes, no, these are things. And they were canceled. Apparently our policy is usually mostly for like big events. But we're still an entertainment. It's still an entertainment policy, and it still qualifies. So hopefully we'll be able to make it work. Hopefully we'll be able to convince the insurance. All of these are events. Each show is an event. So we'll see. So we were in banners. Why did How did? Who did? What happened? Where did? But oh, it's probably on the desktop because I still haven't organized these properly. I still have some stray Photoshop folders. I forgot that I didn't complete merging all of my stuff. Okay. So, again, saving constantly. Also something that I don't normally do, but the way we're doing things right now, I have to make sure I do all the time. Okay. And then import the date title. There you are. Okay, it's happening. It's happening! Cool. So, for this, let's do all of the pieces. Start with you. And a second in. Opacity. 14 in. I said 14 in. Bloop. And then just the real quick tops and bottoms, fade ins, fade outs. No, okay. Can you tell if that's the edge or not? I think it's off the edge. Okay. So, then, again, the scale will start there, and then in the end, we're going to go to about, what did we figure? 190? Is that going to be enough? I don't know. Let's see. I usually do 20%, but at the same time, this is already blown up, so maybe it's 200. Maybe it's 210. Save! Looking good. Too much. That's too much movement. I think. Let's keep it right. Uh-oh. Stop, please. Again, wait. Let's not put too much pressure on it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we're going to change the position just a tooch. I think we're going to go northeast. I just can't remember which way that is. Okay, so that's up. And is that... Okay, so up on both of them. Got it. And we've generally been going... let's go 50 on each of them. So that would be... Oh, wait. Yeah, they were growing up. So... 626 then? Okay. And... 374. Shit. Forgot. Gotta set it first. And 374. How does that look? It has the effect of... do I want that? Do I want that effect? I think the move might have to be more dramatic. Also, that position didn't take. Because again, I'm a dummy. Okay. My fault. That's why it didn't move. And, whoops. Now this should look right. Sorta. Except since it's moving a little bit while growing, it's basically looking like this edge is staying and it's just expanding that way. So that's not necessarily what we want either. So, oh, damn it. I did that wrong again. I've been changing the anchor point like a big dumb butt. Stupid. I haven't been changing position. Stupid brain! Okay. $10, 590. Okay, that's what I meant here. So 965.40. Oh, I'm just doing this wrong. 965.40 back over here. Come on. Ugh. That's alright. I haven't done this in a bit, and I'm already forgetting how to do it. So that's what's hanging me up. I'm doing the wrong things. Lower numbers. God, I'm doing it wrong. We're gonna get it, guys. Sorry. I've just been doing it all wrong for like 5-10 minutes. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, because the goddamn anchor point's been changing? No, that's the movement. It's going down. I didn't want it to go down. Why are we going down? Hold on. Oh boy, guys. Okay, got it. Essentially, we've got it. Let's just fly this logo in. So, where should it land? This has taken much longer than it should have, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's taking as long as it needs to. This was, I just found, I like searched Dad Rock wallpaper, and I did this is the one that best represented the idea. I didn't go in and edit it myself because I just didn't have the time. So I just tried to find one that worked with the show, basically. Some things might not necessarily fit in there, but for the most part, it lands in the Dad Rock category. Oh, see you, baby hits. Okay. So, this will ultimately, let's see. Oh, wait. I forgot. I have to include the banner so that we know where it's going to be cut. Okay, that's important. So this is going to wind up ultimately, I think it'll wind up here. All right, that's quite a track. Maybe not the thing for 11 in the morning. Okay, just a little bigger. Want it to ultimately land there, I think. And then this over here, but that color didn't wind up being the same because that's the color from the different logo. So I'm going to have to change that. So that's unfortunate. But I need to do it. That needs to match. So I'm going to have to go back into Photoshop. Blah, 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 blue. I didn't even look at the timer. It's been off for who knows how long. All right. We could, if I just fire them back up, have time for 2 more blocks. So let's do it. You can take whatever break you need. I'm going to have to keep plugging away to make these 2 fit. Yeah, no, this is good. This is being productive. I am pleased with this. So keep plugging away. Keep doing as much as you can. Don't strain yourself too hard, but do what you can. Keep yourself motivated. Let's keep knocking it out. I'm just a little slightly annoyed that I have to go back over here and change the color. I thought we were on the right color. It's okay. I forgot I used 2 different versions of this logo. Well, now that I think about it, do I like the other version better? Maybe I don't. I'll change it anyway. So I could actually transition if I wanted to. I could use both logos and both colors. I might do that. Actually, that could be fun. That gives me an idea to make it a little bit more animated. I like it. Ooh, can I get a little bit of... I'm going to see if I can find a little just random waveform overlay that I could throw on that. I think that would add a little fun. I'm going to do that. I could use just a little something else. I want to have just a little bit more animation, a little bit more activity in all of these, and I think that's a good thing. I think that'll be a fun little addition. So we're going to see if I can find a... I should be able to find just a stock waveform video that I can just pop in there. I imagine that should be doable. I didn't ask you to do that. Oh, it rasterized the layer after. I only wanted it to raster. Fine. I'll do it again. That's fine. Easy enough. I remember exactly how it goes together, so it's easy enough. I thought there was one more space. Cool. And actually, if I wanted, I could just get away with that. But let's do the whole thing. Because it's easy. Just takes a second to redo that drop shadow. The double drop. Super quick and easy. Did my best to replicate the Hard Rock logo as closely as possible. And I think I did pretty well. All right, simple enough. Ooh, I'm realizing the other one might not have had the black. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rasterize them both out because I didn't notice for sure, but I'm thinking that one might not have had its black drop too. So let me make sure. Okay, we're in the right one. Okay. We can do that one. Just to replace that one. Though it looks like it might be there. But you know what? I'd rather be safe. What is this nonsense track? All right. It's a little extra work than it feels like it should be, but that's all right. The next one will be faster as I remind myself how to do things. Let's see if I can't search. Waveform video transparent. Well, video is what I'm looking for. Alpha Matte free motion graphic. That's probably what I'm looking for. Or I can make a transparent audio spectrum in After Effects. That might be something worth learning. But I don't want to get too deep into this right now. I just want to grab an element. Yeah, let's just take that. Except I think this is going to require... Yeah. Oh no, we actually get it? Okay. Well, I'll keep this site in mind. Hey, welcome back, Baby Hits. We've got 40 more minutes left in the stream here. Block and a half left. Where is... Didn't I say open After Effects? Did I? I thought I did. Let's try that again. This has been a weird... Admittedly, this has been a weird playlist. But I think using the web player instead of the desktop program, I think has made it possible. I was going to say to use After Effects, but it doesn't seem to be loading again. So, might have been getting ahead of myself. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, After Effects. Why are you background? Why? What is going on? Jesus Christ. Why are so many things running? Ugh, this is the frustration. But we have to deal with it every day. And we just have to beat it every day. So let's try to load this again. Yeah? Yeah? There we go. Workarounds, guys. It's all about workarounds. It's almost the entirety of what I do. Okay. Sorry. Just getting distracted. Let's get back to it. All the pieces in place. So, let's play around. Let's import that waveform. Let's import the properly colored title. Let's see if I can find the other piece. Let's look for all of it. So there's that first. And then see if I can find the other logo for if I want to play with that. So there's that one. It's not quite right. Aha. There's the other one. So if I want to, I could like swap. Let's see what that would look like for funsies. Let's put it in the right place. So basically just duplicate these. Oh, but it's just bigger. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do this by hand. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, scale down just a touch. 90 is too much. $97 is pretty close. No, they don't overlap perfectly anyway. This might not be worth the effort. So instead, let's just go with what I have. But I sort of like that logo more. So maybe I'll go with that one instead. That's why I made the second one, because I liked that one more. Okay, we're going to go with that. Now, let's find that waveform. It should just be in downloads, so it shouldn't be like a finding thing. But, you know, I don't trust anything. There you are. Okay, this is terrible. Ugh, Jesus Christ. That's trash. Don't do that. Which one? I assume that must have been 2 songs ago. Let me go back. So this one? Is this one the one you were talking about, Baby Hits? Yeah, my whole life is a workaround. Okay, this one. This is Posin'. Here, can you see it? Posin' by Glenn Gatsby. Here, I'll even share. Can I share a link? There you are. Boom, delivered right to your doorstep. Okay. Let's get this waveform in here. That's not Alphid. This is supposed to have an alpha channel. How do I stencils. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not working properly. How can I knock that out? There it is. Okay. And there we go. Cool. We made it work, guys. I was confident in us. Like it. I like it. I like it. So we'll bring that in. Same way. We'll get you to fade in and out. And then we'll get the movements on the graphics. And we'll be good to go. It's all very simple. So we're going to bring the logo in at 3, I believe is what we've been doing. So that's this one, yes? Okay. So you will land here in opacity and position. And then opacity down here. And then fade out. We're getting it, guys. We're doing it. Oh, actually. That's where we start. I want you, or that's where we finish. I want you to start. Was it 50 down? Nope, not that one. Okay, so it's 50 down. Or is it 40? Let's try a 325. And then bring this in at 7, I think. Well, I want this to land here at 8. Sorry, guys. This is just me talking everything out. That's the way I work. Position, opacity, right there. Got that. And then, of course, you will fade out here. So duplicate those. And then opacity out. Once I have everything in place, these come together pretty quick. So then at 7, I want you to, how about be 50 up? Oops, shit, not you. Okay, again, other way. So 30.1. Okay. And then opacity. And I think we might actually be done. Just like that. Let's see. Oh, wait. Why was that showing up in the wrong spot? You're not supposed to be down there. You were supposed to be... Oh, did I fuck it up? Did I do it the opposite way? Hold on. Position. Oh, okay. I think I know what I did. So... that then should be 654. Okay. And then these should then be 654, but they're probably not. Oh, no, they are. Well, but then why? Okay. Just making sure. 654. Cool. Let's see what it looks like. That faded in real quick. Did I not fade in that? I did, but just like comes right up. Oh, what is wrong with people? Hold on, one sec. Okay, cool. So, instead, since that comes up really hard, real quick, how about we... I'm okay with that. And actually, let's, like I'm about to do to the front, let's make that an extra long fade. Okay. And then let's change that. All right, let's give it another try. See what this looks like. This will look a little smoother when it's all rendered. The preview's all rendered out. But actually, hold on. I fear save. I was afeared there for a second. Didn't want to lose all that. How many times have I done that? I like it. Okay. This is just a lot of strain, so I'm not going to run it again. I'm just going to export it. and look at it. I'm going to render it out. I like it. What do you guys think? Here, I'm just going to render it out and then we'll be able to look at it better. Jeez. Why do I still have so many in the render queue? Because I'm sloppy? Oh, timer's down again. Well, I might just wrap it up here early since this is the thing that I was going to work on, and I need to get to the insurance and application stuff. So, we're going to hang out here for a second while this finishes up. And then we'll test it out with the other slides, see how everything looks. But we might have a third slide. Hang in there. I'm really liking this change. I'm liking the adoption of the new slideshow. It's just making all the slides. It's going to be a while. It'll clearly take an hour or so per. That's actually not that bad. So I need to just set aside the time to knock that out. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Everybody taking off? Let's just see what this looks like in the pre-show. So the VLC video source, we'll change that to now include. We still got a couple more minutes. I don't give you guys the impression that I was leaving immediately. I've still got to do a couple things here. Like, let's go back into here. Make sure everything's saved one more time. And then close this out so we can actually have some of this processor back. So that we can see these play at regular speed. And I can add another. But I'm really pleased with this. With the way it's going to look. I'm really happy. So let's see what this looks like. Shall we? Let's being a little rough. It's still gotta get its processor back up. Gotta kick us back up speed here. You can feel all that capacity still sucked out here. The Happy Time Arcade goes a little too high. I might tweak that one. But otherwise, that looks good. And then we would go into a nice fade out of this. It's going to be choppy. Into here. I might make the Rankinator logo a little bigger. And then how does the new Dad Rock slide look? I like it. Again, it's just choppy because we just can't give it the power it needs right now. But overall, the execution looks good. I like it. I'm pleased with it. I can't wait to roll out the new opening. Or the new pre-show slideshow. I can't wait. It's going to be so clean and so lovely. It's going to be such an upgrade. It's just going to take some time to come together. But overall, I really like where we're going with it. I just wanted to see it roll through one more time, see if it would be cleaner. It's still not, but that's okay. All right, well, 3 down, what? 15, 20 to go? We've got a lot of different shows here, guys. Yeah, I think that logo needs to be bigger. I think... Well, I can give you a rough idea. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Okay. We'll come back over here. Let me give you an idea of what we've got going on. So, here's the calendar of events. The regular weeklies. This is Ed Benetti Show. Happy Time Arcade. Obscure Movie Trivia is every Tuesday at 8. Inside the Box, Wednesdays at 5. Animal Gossing, Wednesdays at 8:30. They were talking about moving to 8. We'll probably do that. 6 o'clock Dad Rock, Thursdays at 6. The Stab Show. Why is that capitalized? Why did I do that? That's not how that's supposed to be. The Stab Show, 8 p.m. Thursdays. And then the weekends are a little more variable. But also, Mondays, every second and fourth Monday, we've got Sketchy Friends. First and third Tuesdays is Sports Ball at 6 p.m. Second and fourth Tuesdays is Trivia Killed the Radio Star. As far as recurring Friday shows, actually, I can show you the reference schedule if I can find that, which I should be able to. Oh wait, it's in here. Don't go away. Go back. So here we are. It has the streaming schedule. This is what our schedule looked like when we were open to the public. our first, second, third, fourth Friday rotating events. But this is what the streaming schedule looks like. Currently, we're adding so much stuff all the time. Adding, swapping, changing. Here we are. So Tuesdays. First Tuesdays, Sports Ball Obscure Trivia. Second Tuesdays, Trivia Guild the Video Star. Right now, our regular Friday, Saturdays. First Fridays, regular exclusive blend. It's our long form improv show. And first Fridays at 9, Fill My Heart podcast. First Saturdays, 7 p.m., Dregs of Craigs. We're actually changing this. Humble Bumble doesn't live there anymore because Humble Bumble's actually gone. The first Saturdays are going to be A Cry for Yelp. And that's going to be at 5. We're changing up Alyssa's show schedule. So instead of the 2 Humble Bumbles, it's now going to be A Cry for Yelp on the first Saturday. And the summer camp show. Let's just call it summer camp. Shit. And she's doing them at 5 instead of 9 so that she can play with some of her East Coast friends. So that's opening up different slots, different availability here. So this is what it looks like. So we've got a lot of different stuff going on every month, every week, every month. So, the schedule is posted on. You can get to it through the calendar page on the website. Can you not? Yeah. So the calendar page right here. That will give you this calendar of events. It's not the fanciest, but everything is there under upcoming calendar. It's stabcomedytheater.com/calendar. That's the full calendar of events. You can always reference that. Of course, on Twitch, you can just scroll down and get the upcoming week's events. Wait for it to load. So at twitch.tv/stabcomedy, one of our panels, you just scroll down and it'll show you the upcoming week's schedule. Again, if I'm patient enough to just let it load. Here we are. It'll be under the tips. There you go. So you just scroll down, and here is the upcoming week. So that's a quick and easy reference as well. So cool. Yeah, I mean, we are, in case I never know who's in the chat when I'm saying what I'm saying. We're a comedy theater in Sacramento, California. So we run improv, stand-up, sketch, podcasts, and gaming streams 7 days a week right now. Full calendar at stabcomedytheater.com. The week's upcoming here on Twitch. You can just scroll down. And I think that has gotten us to the end of the stream. Wouldn't you say so? I would, because I just did. Yeah, we've got all sorts of fun stuff coming up. Tonight, 6 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock Dad Rock Talk. And 8 o'clock is the Stab Show. Always fun. The weekend, so fun. Friday, it's improv. Long and short form, regular exclusive blend at 7 is our long form show. 9 o'clock, Sacramento Improv Theater. They do short form. This Saturday is chock full of special stuff. It's the Stab debut of Summer Camp, the Summer Camp show, with Alyssa Cowan and her friends. Then Prop Talk, a voting information guide, comics and political activists, knowledgeable folk go over all the propositions, local and statewide, on the California ballot. And 9 o'clock, Epic Tiki. Epic Tiki's Vlogs Are Stupid show. So, stick with us all weekend. We've got fun stuff. Thank you for sticking with me this morning. And all the mornings this week. It's great. You guys are fantastic. I hope you're getting a lot of work done. I am. And that feels good. So let's back out of everything. Let's get this off of here first. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. This has been wonderful. Well, I think for the rest of October, unless I finish them, this is basically going to be the regular schedule. We're going to do the Inktovers in the morning, like as soon as we start that first hour. Then the last hour-ish, we'll be making new slides for the pre-shows. I think for the foreseeable future, that's what we're going to wind up doing. It is 11:53 a.m. here in Sacramento, California. Everybody, let's calibrate. Let's synchronize. It's 11:30 or 11:53 Pacific. All right. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow morning, but I'll see you even sooner tonight at 8 hosting the Stab Show with, who is it? I know it's a great lineup. I got to remember. Hold on. I want to give it to you. So it's Christiana. I know Christiana that much. Things load so slowly over here. I'm trying to give you information, and it's just taking so long. I gotta cram more RAM into this beast. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. All right. So, tonight, Stab Show, 8 o'clock. Christiana. I didn't put it in here. Damn it. It's a good lineup. I've forgotten. I apologize to the other two guests. That's all right. Let's get out of here. Oh, Jack Brown. Yes, Jack Brown. Christiana, Jack Brown. Oh, and Corey Behringer. There it is. There's the three of them. Corey Behringer, Christiana, Jack Brown. That's going to be a great fucking lineup. So check that out. I would love other Channel Point redemption suggestions. Please, feel free to fire them over. It's been backburnered. With everything else that I'm doing. But yes, if you have Channel Point redemption suggestions, I am all ears all the time. But in the meantime, right now time, I'm gonna go have some lunch, and then I'm gonna well, that could be fun. Custom bot. I'm gonna have to check these out. See, that's the thing. I don't even know what we're capable of with these. I haven't dipped into into a lot of the redemption stuff, so I would love all of your guys' suggestions and feedback. That'll be fantastic. You can help me to make this thing better for you. It'll be great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, start coming up with some stuff that we can have fun with. I'd love other people to be thinking of things so that I don't have to think of everything. All right. It's been a great morning. Thank you guys for hanging out. I am going to see you later tonight at 8 for Stab. But also join us at 6 for 6 o'clock Dad Rock Talk. I'll see you tonight. That didn't go as clean as it usually does. Oh. Also. We won't be right back. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh, just go away. It's not your fault. It's mine.
You're just a big baby and treat yourself.
Is there somewhere that we can send you? Is anybody doing anything exciting? Do we still have a handful of folk here? Alright, hold on, give me a second. Let's see if there's anybody. Let's go to Improv Online. See if you guys can join the jam. Let me see if I can't raid you over there. Hold on 1 second. Improv Online. Let's give it a try. Why not? Alright. I'll see you later tonight, guys.
So if you're ever feeling low, just have a little thing. Difference are weird, it's just being in sync with yourself. You'll make proper friends, not the fakes, the bullies with the latest trends. So haters, I ask, what's the big idea? Making others miserable, living in fear. Oh, so cool, trying to fit in the clique, when actually, mate, you're just a massive prick. Are we ready? Last time, everybody. You know what to do. Let's feel the love. Here we go. Again.
So the topic is why Pokemon